TGIF. Friday. Hell yeah. May the 28th, 2021, 1:36 p.m. Am I late? Mm-mm. It's all about divine timing. Anyway, so I'm going to do the weekend reading for the collective. Because inquiring minds want to know what's going on this weekend, right? Mm-hmm. And right now I'm not rushed at all, except for hello, grand TGIF to you all. I'm rushed in the fact that information needs to get out. So I'll talk about that a little bit more towards the end of the reading. But yeah, the Sabian mysteries. Let's take a peek at this. By the way, Mercury the Messenger just passed by Venus and brought Venus a message. Venus represents the goddess. Well, guess what? I got a big message. And I'm going to share it with you guys. Anyway, an industrial strike is the title of the photo. But here's the thing. See how each of these people are sitting in a different position? Different positions. But notice only one of them has the sign. Only one has the signs. Only one has the information, right? Now that's the picture for today. Only one has the sign. This is for tomorrow, Saturday. A quiver filled with arrows on the back of somebody. And that somebody looks like a female with long hair. Those arrows hit the mark. Only one person got the sign. And those signs, those truths, are on the points of those arrows. And she's sitting there with that truth. Those truths. What's she going to do with them? Let's find out, because I haven't even looked. Let's find out what Sunday holds. Let's see what the picture for Sunday is. And if you look at her really closely, it looks like she's got like a halo or a crown on her head, at the crown of her head. See that? Oh, an airplane falling. That's Sunday. I know what that says to me and what that's about. It's about 1947. Something that crashed in 1947. Some of you might know what that is. But yeah. So that's the energy this weekend. Let's see how this plays out for the collective. Remember, these readings are about the micro and the macrocosm. Hey, Kiss, how's it going? Luz, how's it going? How are you? Let's see how this energy plays out for the collective for this weekend. Whew, man, and the energy's off the charts. Yesterday, oh my gosh, I had trouble containing the energy that was coming in. Really tough time containing it. And I know I'm on the right track when that's going on. Anyway, let's look at the energy for the collective, the source. Oh, I giggle because of what it is that I know that I'm going to be sharing with everybody just a little bit later today. And it's about the source and getting to the bottom of what's going on down here. Let's see if they got more for us. Oh, yeah, they do. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're talking. There's that wheel again. Wow. They have a lot to say today. Okay. All right. This one goes over here. They're telling me. So, consciousness. This is all about realizing who and what everybody is. They are part of the source. They're all interconnected. And the wheel. When I see this, it's actually spinning a lot of times. But you see the hands, the different colored. If you look at this card very closely, there's little tiny hands reaching across, all different colors. That's all the different races here on the planet reaching across the table to each other. And the energy of water letting go. The integration of your light and your dark sides, right? But this is also very much, notice they have the Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail here. And they got the sun and the moon, the yin and the yang, which is the Lover's card. These mean basically the same thing. The inner and the outer. Integration, right? Okay, let's take a look at what the cards have to say about this weekend. For the collective, this weekend, overall energy. For the collective, overall energy. They're thinking about it. I love that. And I love the one right under it. My favorite card in the deck is right there, the Ace of Swords. That's the crown. The Ace of Swords is the crown. And the Earth Gardener, that is the Earth Goddess. That sword sets you free. Highest priority for the weekend, for the collective. Highest priority, the sun, enlightenment. Okay. Major Arcana. That is our highest priority this weekend. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? The way those, the Chariot and the Hollow Void. Underlying the Necromancer. Lots of major arcana in this reading. That's the Moon card in other tarot decks. Archangel Commander. Ariel. And they are the contender. Darn right. You're getting ready for a battle. And I heard that there's a fight. Get ready for a fight. Okay. So our underlying is the moon, the necromancer, gateway of resurrection. Key 18, major arcana. When key 18 appears to you, the matter at hand is steeped in ambiguity. You cannot rely on superficial impressions. Instead, trust your psychic responses. The necromancer appears to help you see beyond physical perception. This is a spirit of your own imagination, an imagination that shines now so that the truth can be illuminated. That truth. That illumination of the truth. The necromancer appears when you are coming toward the crossroads of having to endure through a dark night of the soul. The necromancer will be your guide, your ally through the darkest night. Yet there is prophecy here. Journeying through the dark night of your soul will take you on a path that leads you to your holy grail. The necromancer is also the spirit of resurrection. The parting seas depicted on this card symbolize climactic miracle. Through the doubt and mystery, maintain an unwavering faith, and that is what powers resurrection and miracle. Climactic miracles for a king of swords, somebody who uses their intellect to rule. And they're always ready for a fight. Hell yeah. Especially if you're standing up for the Ace of Swords, the truth, and this one carries that sword. Damn right, Skippy. That's what I just heard. Thanks, Gabriel. Nice note. All right. Sacred Cinnabar, Ace of Swords, the consummating. The aces, and the best one of them all. It's funny because a lot of the male tarot readers say that they like the Ace of Wands. We know why. Anyway, my favorite card, Ace of Swords. Realization comes to you in an instant, and your knowledge will deepen. Air is alchemizing in your world, materializing as intellectual property, achievement of glory, or social advancement. If you take up that sword to fight, to work, to invest the effort and toil, then victory will be yours. You conquer others when you conquer yourself. High achievement. The Sword of Destiny. And the Earth Goddess. Sybil, the Gardener, Seven of Orbs. Seven of Orbs. I will get to it. I promise. The Gardener is the nature spirit of low magic and the spirit of harvest. When the Gardener appears, close by is the presence of an Earth Goddess. The Seven of Orbs card is a threshold, a special nexus point between the physical realm and the spirit realm. The Gardener calls to mind the Magna Mater, the goddess Sybil, and she appears to you now to help you take what is formless matter within your mind and spirit to yield meritorious work product and a presentment of harvest. The Gardener is also a spirit who oversees low magic and can be called upon to assist with the craft, using and utilizing herbs, stones, roots, oils, and the crafting of charms. The Gardener appears to you when you are experiencing success unfulfilled. The Seven of Orbs is a liminal gateway between states of consciousness. Gateway, right? And it's interesting because we have the Warrior and the Source card, which are pretty much the same card in these two decks. When the gardener appears to you, know that you've got an idea, a design, or concept worth investing in. And if you see it through to fruition, you will achieve the security, stability, and material abundance you've been seeking. So, the sword of destiny, the sword of truth, the aha moment. So, the overall energy is this aha moment, this knowledge. Like I said, only one of the people that were in that group got the sign, got the FYI. Okay, that's the FYI, and bringing that FYI will be what fulfills you abundantly on some sort of project, right? So some of you are getting big FYIs on the microcosm, on the micro, or on your microcosm. On the macrocosm, this is a big wow. Recently in the news, ETs and UFOs have been in the actual mainstream news because they're trying to control the narrative of what the overall public consumes information wise. Well, guess what? There's only one that got the real information. Only one. That's the macrocosm, at least planetarily. Anyway, our highest priority, key 19, the warrior. The son of the Magi signifies competence and reciprocity. Here we see your consciousness expanding. The master of the mystic light appears to you when you're on the verge of confronting potential with reason and truth. That truth. Through which you shall create goodness. Goodness is creation with purpose arrived at through reason and truth. Here is victory in the battles you fought for your own independence. You've broken all chains. You've detached yourself from that which had tried to control your will. And now your light shines freely out into the world. And that's your highest priority. So this FYI, this information you got, you need to bring it to the world. Could it be your microcosm, your world, your tiny little bubble of people that you communicate with, the tiny bubble of your work space, your family space? For some of you, others, this is quite literally the entire damn planet. Not joking. The warrior is also the spirit of fighting to protect others, fighting in service. And that's exactly what that Archangel Commander does, and does best, fighting for others, fighting in service. Because they got the sword of truth. This is success and glory you achieve, not for yourself, but so you can be in the empowered position to help others thrive and grow. This is the spirit of heroic acts. Inscribed upon the warrior's gloves, Liberatus profundant omnia luce, freedom floods all things with light, and luceat lux vestra, let your light shine. You are now liberated and triumphant. And see, she's got that sword in her hand. And what to be mindful of, prepare for. So you guys bring that truth, whatever this aha moment is, this truth that you know, you bring it to your microcosm. Or for some of you, it's the macrocosm. Depends on what your life path is. Chariot, major, big moves. This is all about movement and victory, okay? And this is about the hollow void. I know what this is about, but I'll talk about that in a moment. The Chariot. Key 7. Major Arcana. This can quite literally be about automobiles, transportation, or moving. But it is the movement card and a victory card. The major arcana of the victory card. Yep. The Chariot is the spirit that helps you create change. You have attained a certain mastery of knowledge, and now you must determine how you will use that knowledge to innovate. The Chariot is an omen that you're gaining momentum. You possess mastery of knowledge and skills that now drive you further along your path. When the Chariot card appears, you have arrived at a critical milestone and are in active movement toward victory. Success will come to the one who refuses to stop fighting. Keep going. That's the fight. And man, this card, it's all about the fight. You fight for what you know is right. You fight for what you believe in. And you bring the truth to light. Always. Always. And what else do you have to be mindful of, prepare for? The hollow void, 4 chalices. For me, that's the hollow void is speaking to the masses that don't understand the concept or can't wrap their minds around or their heads around the truth. To me, that's the hollow void. It's like talking to brick walls. But anyway, 4 chalices. Very good card. In some cases, and not so much in others. The hollow void builds our psychic inner platform for spiritual strength. This is the spirit presence with you as you look inward, reflect, meditate, and reach independent insight on why there is the hollow void. This is the spirit that helps you conduct re-evaluation. How do you find meaning in that which feels meaningless? The hollow void is the spirit here to help you navigate personal sensations of worldly discontent. Here, a sorceress goddess of magic and healing, signified by the scorpion perched in the tree, has compelled a divine hand to offer you waters blended from the mystic sea and the sea of awareness. These waters, perhaps. Spiritual revelation and attainment of worldly knowledge that will fill that hollow void. Knowing is half the battle. But bringing something to light and then making movement towards rectifying whatever that is that you brought to light for the greater good of all, right? For the greater good of all. All right, let's check out if they have anything else to tell us about this weekend for the collective. Anything further? Completion. Oh, wow. And the bottom of the deck. The dream. First of all, this card is snapping puzzle pieces of the truth in place. And when Mercury passed Venus with that message on that sign, it was a major puzzle piece for me. You all may have, on the microcosm, gotten a major puzzle piece of something else you're trying to sort out. Some sort of quandary or question, right? And you got the enlightenment, right? You got the sign. But here's the thing. The dream. Everybody down here. There's the lover's card down here. Right here. Everybody's dreaming about that very thing right there. That's what we all seem to live for. That relationship with somebody else that is absolutely beyond your wildest dreams. That kind of love, that kind of contentment, right? That's what you're all looking for. The dream, right? And for many of us, that dream has been fulfilled for some of us. Others are still searching for that dream. Well, one thing I can tell you guys right now, don't stop dreaming. Dream about what you want in a relationship. Dream about especially the world you want to live in. What does that look like? What does the world around you, what would you fix if something was broken and shattered and you were trying to snap the pieces back together? What would you fix? What would that be? And dream it into reality. Because you guys don't realize what you're doing in your dream time. You can literally dream what you want into reality. That's no joke. The problem is that you weren't taught how to do this. I aim to correct that. Anyway, a very interesting message for this weekend. It looks like some people are going to be very busy with big, big truths and bring them to light. And this is actually going and doing it. Highest priority. Anyway, I hope you all have a grand weekend. I'm going to be doing a video over on my channel, Divine L, for anybody who wants to know what the hell is really going on down here. If any of you have had even an inkling that something's very amiss or something's just not quite right, and you know that the religions and all the other stuff is all hogwash, well then, you might want to check out the video I'm going to be doing today on Divine L. Anyway, do join me there if you feel so inclined. In the meantime, the rest of you, post haste, the truth set you free. Okay? Have a good one. Later, guys.